In October of 1747, a son from the House of Pargo died. His funeral was held in his home island of Tenerife, Spain. During his funeral, he was tombed in with his relatives in the Santo Domingo temple, with a marble slab which was engraved with the coat of arms of his family, the Rodriguez Felipe family. This would have been like any other funeral, except something particular happened. During the reading of his will, it was mentioned that he had in his possession a book which contained the location of several different valuable treasures. Most notably, a chest containing silver, gold, jewelry, pearls, precious stones, Chinese porcelain, fabrics, and paintings. It was then added that you'd be able to identify the book since it was marked with the letter D. The book was supposed to be in his cabin, yet it was never found. Even after several attempts to discover its location, no new info on the lost treasure has been found. So, in death, what he's left behind isn't just his will, but an everlasting mystery. Hello everyone, today I would like to take a short amount of your time to explore one mystery which involves pirates, death, and a long-lost buried treasure, and from there perhaps create a hypothesis on its current whereabouts. The golden age of piracy is one of the most interesting times to be alive. In this era, many men and women achieved fame, power, and wealth. In one part of the world, specifically Spain, one man was able to become one of the most wealthy and famous corsair of his time. That man was Amaro Pargo. Amaro Pargo was born on the island of Tenerife. In 1701, when he was 23 years old, he boarded as second lieutenant on a ship, the Eve Maria. The ship was a galleon, a flat ship with one or more sails and up to 3 banks of oars, mainly used for warfare, trade, and piracy. That ship, like many others, was part of the King of Spain's naval fleet, which was en route between the Caribbean and Cadiz. During the voyage, Amaro was of great help to the captain, and in his gratitude, the captain gifted him a ship, the first of many which he would use to start his ventures. The main way in which he would collect his wealth were through trade and warfare. He would gain wealth by trading his goods with others, which he was able to do by controlling the main commercial route of the Spanish Empire. He also gained his wealth by battling and robbing many pirates. Most notably, he got into battle with the infamous Blackbeard himself. Throughout his life, he was able to accumulate a large sum of money, some of which he would frequently give away to religious donations and aid to the poor. However, don't start thinking that Amaro was this saint. He himself had a very strong participation in the African slave trade. In summary, through a life at sea, Amaro Pargo was able to accumulate a lot of treasure. And from here, we circle all the way back to our original mystery. The location of the chest and the book marked D is mysterious. However, what makes this so strange is the fact that this entire situation shouldn't be a mystery in the first place, since he himself specified in his will that the book and the chest should be located in a cabin, most likely his own. Since we have no reason to believe he would lie, the fact that it wasn't in its designed location leaves us with 2 possibilities. Perhaps he misplaced the location of the chest before his death. Remember, he wrote his own will, which means that perhaps in the time between writing his own will and his death, the location of the chest changed and he didn't have time to actually rewrite it in his will. The other option, and the one I believe, is foul play. Amargo was a very rich man, with many people wanting his inheritance. Therefore, it is entirely possible that there was someone in his family or someone in his entourage who knew the location of the chest, and once he died, simply took it for themselves. This supposed thief simply sold the treasure and never told anyone. I am going to leave it at that because I don't want to go too deep into the speculative rabbit hole, and instead I would like to see what you guys have to say in the comments. In conclusion, Amaro Pargo's treasure is just as much a mystery as the day it vanished, and with many people looking for it over the past 3 centuries with still nothing to show, it will most likely stay that way. But even then, there is still a small chance that the book and all the prizes are still out there begging to be found. Thanks for watching.